All right, let's get started. First of all, thanks for having me. It's a great honor for me to be able to present CL 911, which I call the lifeline for emergencies. Like it's really an incident help desk, and I will go into the details who and why and what we're actually doing later. For the persons who don't know me, my name is Pascal. I usually use my alias on my socials, which is Caversaccio, and I'm one of the leaders at SEAL 911. So, quickly, the outline for this short talk, I will quickly say something how it got started because there's kind of a misunderstanding that SEAL 911 is live since maybe 3, 4 months, which is not true. I will start with the why. So, why we are actually doing this, which is kind of the underlying motivation behind building SEAL 911, what we're actually doing, where we can help, who is behind, and I will show you some wins that we had. So that's it. I think I will wrap up after maybe maximum 10 minutes. So yeah. So how it got started. Recently I talked to a person, and actually there were two people that thought that CL 911 launched at the beginning of this year, which is not true. We launched last year on the 7th of August 2023. So we are live more than half a year, and we have been doing great. We have been actually improving our internal processes a lot since then. It's still a big experiment, of course, but I would say we got some kind of initial pain points that we were able to solve over the last couple of months, and still improving every day. And it can be quite busy, but I'm pretty confident that uh, over the over the next couple of years, we will be the number one incident help desk um, that has the most trust in the space that people can actually reach out to. So why we are actually doing this? I mean, I don't know. Some people maybe know that feeling, like you scroll through GitHub or Etherscan, and you immediately find something weird. Then you dig into it, and then you find, oh man, someone could exploit that. You start looking for the project, who is behind, and you don't know how to reach them, and whether they're still live. And there are a lot of frictions between actually discovering a vulnerability and actually reaching out to a project and actually get it patched. So we would like to provide a point of contact for white hats to actually report vulnerabilities in a responsible way for project with and without bounty programs. As I will show you later, there have been some kind of bounty payments from program or from projects that actually don't offer bounty programs, which is great. Another unfortunate topic are the scammed users, like the ones that click on phishing links that get drained by Inferno, Drainer, Pink Drainer, etc. Lose their life savings. This is very hard to deal with, and people are usually very isolated. And there's kind of a lot of value add to provide a point of contact that can help them emotionally and help, especially navigating regarding legal enforcement actions. Because think about it, you lose all your money due to a wrong approval. What do you do next? Is it like call the police? I need to file this report, etc., blah blah. And we actually try to help them best. In most cases, we obviously can't hack back their money, but we still provide them some kind of guidance in that difficult phase. And so we actually, and I think this is a really important message here, we give people hope that there are indeed people, trusted people in this space who are not who are trying to help and not just to scam you. And this is, I think, that's a very important message to get out here. So the TLDR is give users, developers, or and even other security researchers an accessible way to connect with a small group of highly trusted security researchers, and all of them are publicly known at the SEAL 911 list. I will show you later. So what are we actually doing? Simply put, you can ping us for any emergency. We try to help. So it's kind of vulnerability disclosures, like I mentioned before, like you're a white hat discovering something weird and you want to actually show the POC um, to the project. You can also ping us if you want to have kind of a white hat rescue. There are some kind of black hat negotiations, ongoing exploits where you actually need someone who helps you structuring the war room, phishing scam, pick butchering, or shatupan. Um, you download some malware, there are account takeovers, fake wallets, extensions. Um, yeah, the scope is kind of unlimited, unfortunately. We try our best to help on all those topics. Many times we can't immediately help technically, but we can connect with the relevant parties, and this is already a big win in many cases. So yeah, um, I think that the most tickets right now, unfortunately, are due to a phishing scam. Some of them are also pick butchering, but phishing scams like you know the the Discord account got taken over. People or the scammers actually sending malicious links. People click on it, and all the money is drained. So this is typical. Or people just enter their seed phrases somewhere, and yeah, it's hard to deal with this kind of situations, to be honest. But we try our best to navigate and to support those victims. Very importantly, SEAL 911 is actually based on volunteers. So the SEAL or the Security Alliance, I was called, they raised some money, but it's more like those people helping out in SEAL 911 are actually working on a voluntarily basis. So a huge shout out to anyone of the members here. All the members are publicly available. So there's a full list. Currently, we got 45 members, and there's also a public code of conduct. So how we act, how we share information, and I think this is very important to, yeah, so to keep us accountable. And usually we always ask victims before we share information outside of the group to consent to that. So this is also important part. And finally, some wins we just had recently, which we are pretty proud of. Again, many, many of the incidents, like the phishing scams, are unfortunately very intense and don't have, or the money's gone. But there are some cool wins, like people disclosing responsibly vulnerabilities. We connect them, we help them patch the issues, or we even like prevent a hack, which happened last year for maybe Igor or myself for the Dice 9 win, or I don't remember the name exactly, um, case. So this is something that drives me a lot, and seeing this happening. So I hope this will continue over the next couple of months, seeing these wins. For anyone who doesn't know, the SEAL 911 bot is a Telegram bot, and you can scan it here. And so my time is over. Thanks a lot for listening to me, and see you soon.